Hi friends, this is Dr. Tamara Afroza. Here I am with another book review, which is a very nice and fantastic book I have just gone through. In very earlier, I was in very much in search of a good book on children, that how I would understand whenever a child is coming to my OPD, that which medicine should be selected. And I am very much thankful to my teacher, Dr. Rajat Chattopadhyay, Principal and Administrator of the Calcutta Homeopathic Medical College and Hospital, who recommended me this amazing book. And I would also like to thank my friend Dr. Vishwajit Bera, who provided me this book, which I have just gone through, and exactly I am highlighting some points. But I would like to say that you have to go through this book line by line to understand the clear picture and views of each children. Yeah. So this book is very small, not too much big, just 98 pages, and you can go through it within 1 week, I think. So this book is around 29 remedies containing, and all the remedies, the highlighting and special peculiar points are given characteristics so nice that it will totally clear that whether to give which medicines. There will be exactly no confusions. I would not say this is the ultimatum, but for initial and for prescribing and to understand child, of course you can go through it. So without wasting time, let's start. So, this book is written by Douglas Morris Borland, who was a very well-known British homeopath and who worked with Dr. Kent and studied with him in around 1908, and very well known for introducing the Kentian repertory in the England. So, his many writings in homeopathy has enriched us with very nice clinical knowledge. Okay, alright, so move to the book. First of all, I would recommend to go at the last page around 97, where you will find there is divided in 5 groups all the medicines in just one line view. Just like in the group 1, it is written fair, fatty and lethargic. So in this group, you will understand that which remedies can come. One is starting with a common constitutional remedy, that is calcarea carb. We know that lethargic, fair, fatty, calcarea carb comes in our mind, but it has not stopped here. Then it's going towards calcarea phos, phosphorus, sanicula, ethusa and many other medicines. So what exactly the symptoms we will find out. Calcarea carb, we know that there will be sweat and the baby will like to eat egg, then it will be very lethargic, of course, and along with that, then when the calcarea carb will become calcarea phos is exactly written here. Changes from calcarea carb to calcarea phos, the headache included, we can know from this book. And then if I say a picture of a child who is very charming, very expressive, is used to stay with friends and very much active and quick to perceive any knowledge, then which type of remedy along with like salt and dislike eggs? I know everyone can understand that phosphorus should be prescribed here. So these directions and qualities is given here. Then there is very nice differentiations between ethusa and sanicula, this type of babies, how they will be, their stubbornness and how they do not act towards your talking, and whenever you are examining, this type of examples is given very clearly. Say special directions for the history of tuberculosis. Author is directing us never forget to give a tuberculinum and never repeat until it's doing its good effect. If we move towards sluggish group 2, that's describing sluggish and backward and delayed children, then one remedy comes in our mind, that is Baretta carb. But here are another descriptions of like capsicum, carbovage and oramet, natamir, these medicines. Yeah, and very nice descriptions of depressed child. We know that nowadays for the work pressures, the educational pressure can be from family background or parental abuse, something like that, sibling behaviors, children goes easily for depressions. Then when to prescribe natamur and when to give your sepia or oramet like medicines is clearly given here. I like to mention the descriptions of sepia child here, that a sepia child is in home is totally not very much active and sluggish type of behavior, but whenever going to the party and they start dancing with the songs, and the parents astonished along with friend cycle that how this child is enjoying the dance. So especially from this story you can prescribe sepia. Moving to the third group of children coming with skin complaints. For the skin complaints, of course, we think of graphitis, but don't forget about petroleum, capsicums, and other medicines. So, very nice descriptions of how graphitis babies and children is not working, and there is forceful push-up needed for the children to work on. Along with there is a causticum having crusted skins on over the scalp. So petroleum child also have they are irritable and quarrelsome, and along with skin complaints is recovering is described here nicely. For children starting with warm blooded, that is started with pulsatilla, describing there are two types of pulsatilla children can be. One is very affectionate and easy to handle, very shy. Another one is very weeping dispositions and disturbing. So this kind of differentiations you would get there. And not only stopping here, there is Kelly's self descriptions how the warm blooded children will describe you in front of you, will focus you, and along with the medicines like sulfur you will get their warm blooded and their mind exactly how happy and funny they are behaving. And there is a descriptions of thuja, then bromium, where thuja there you will not get a clear view of the mental pictures. The last group, that is group 5, that is content of nerve children. So here beautiful descriptions of arsenic child. Yeah, exactly, we know that babies usually do not they used to play and broke things and they went away from the place. But here described how arsenic child is not happy with these broken things scattered in the floor. They will keep it clear and exactly they will arrange all the things. They do not like that the milk or ice creams are on their clothes are skipping and dirtiness. So their very much fastidious nature shows here. And along with that, other medicines obviously presents in the nerve remedies under Zinca Meta, how they are very much angry around 11 a.m. and such type of descriptions with Sina chamomilla. Yeah. And the Sina babies and chamomilla baby is very, sometimes we think of we are very similar, but exactly how yawning and child with their stubborn nature is differentiating chamomilla with Sina. Such way there is nice description of Sina child, how they are very much hungry immediately after taking food and ravenous hunger going on, and along with that a very nice descriptions of Ignatia baby also under nerve remedies types in the group 5, where it's describing that usually we know that Ignatia baby and Ignatia patient is very quick to receive and quick to act and very much active, but whenever the mental depressions or any type of sadness is coming in mind, they are in totally wore out situations and no work can be done by them and totally blank situation. Yeah. So in a nutshell, I'd like to say that 29 remedies is described in well manner. Yeah, if you go through this book, it will be clear for you to prescribe and have a good idea of child. Whenever you would look towards child, you would be able to see that this child can be this type and this group should be given for this type of child. So it was just few highlighting points, but you should go through this book line by line to get an overview and idea of a different kind of children's. And here 29 remedies are described in the at least in such way that you would be able to prescribe, I hope. And before finishing, as always, today's tip is intelligent person ignores. Yeah, you are going to have many negativities around you, family issues, friend circle issues. So would you stop enjoying and keep yourself away from studying? No. So be happy, stay healthy, and thanks for watching.